Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So, as highly requested, here is the sketchbook tour of this particular sketchbook. I'm going to keep my intro fairly short and not very rambly by putting all the information about the sketchbook in a little flag up here, as well as in the description. So if you're interested in this particular sketchbook or what kind of a sketchbook this is, please read up on that in the description up there. So let's get started. So opening this up, it does have a rubber band. This particular sketchbook does not come with a ribbon bookmark like in the previous one I had, I think last year. So here you can see I started in December 11th, 2018, so that's last year, and I finished actually yesterday, so I'm going to quickly fill that in. So yesterday was June 4th. It's getting really close to Wonu. If you guys don't know this about me, which I find a little bit surprising, only because I talk about him a lot in my videos, I feel like. All these are Wonu stickers, so my bias is Wonu from 17, and yeah, I like to draw Wonu with plants or sprouts. It's just kind of a thing because he's considered like a garden fairy from it's kind of like a thing. If you're in the fandom, you probably know what I'm talking about. So these are all my stickers that I've made and previously cut, and usually I just put samples or any like misprints or miscuts usually in here. Actually all of these are pretty good, so no issues there. On the front cover I have the like a small illustration with pencil crown. Pencil crown's nice in the sketchbook. It goes on fairly smoothly, especially if you're blending like hardcore, I guess, with Prismacolors. But yeah, this particular illustration was done with pencil crown and I think felt marker, like a pigment liner, and it's just Wonu kind of landing on a little Game Boy, the classic Game Boy. I actually don't remember. I'll put what this is on the screen, but yeah, he's just landing with like a little sprout parachute. Moving along to the inside, I'm gonna adjust my camera really quickly. Hopefully that's a little bit better so you guys can see. I have I don't know why I do this. Usually when I start sketchbooks, I actually leave a lot of white spaces in here when I'm first starting. I think because I usually test the paper. And actually I'm going to show you guys the back really quick. So I usually test the paper on this last page. So I do it usually on both sides. This paper did differ from the last sketchbook that I was using. So yeah, I like to test out my materials before I actually use them in the sketchbook. So here I was just doing normal pencil doodles. So we have June, Misaki D8 doodles, and some random anime eyes. Here we have some pen doodles. So this is using my favorite needlepoint pen, and this was using some other pen that I had. So we have Vernon, Singwan, Jonghan, Wonu, D8, Dogyam, and Hoshi. So usually I sketch underneath with the Pilot Color Eno, and then I go over top either with a fountain pen or a needlepoint pen. Random little doodle of Red Velvet's Irene in a more shoujo-esque style. Here I have a few little thumbnails or little sketches of poses I wanted to do for Hoshi and Woozy's. Hoshi and Woozy's Bring It. I'm going to turn down the contrast again. Hopefully you guys can see. Hopefully the lighting's not too crappy and you guys can see this properly. Here's Hoshi and here's Woozy. So this is what I did for the illustration. I'll pop the illustration on the screen so you guys know what the finished and final painting looks like. Here I have scoops. So here's like a little pen and pencil, and then a little smaller full body. I like this one a lot better compared to this one. I think he looks really cute. Here is Wonu sketches. So this is kind of like my realism in a stylized way. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, I usually sketch like this. I actually haven't done realism in a while, but I'll be sure to try my best to include some close-up shots of anything in the sketchbook, so hopefully that'll work out. Here we have Wonu, Jonghan, Jonghan again, Joshua and D8. So in the sketchbook, I actually do a lot of this kind of style stuff. So like ink with usually pencil crayon or pencil or some other kind of accent color. There's a lot of different mediums in the sketchbook, I guess. So I have Channy or Dino, and then little post-it note doodles of June and Wonu. Here is the thumbnail sketches for my Sleeping Forest series for the 96 line. So we got Wonu, June, Lucy, and Hoshi. I still have Hoshi's left to do, and I'll be sure to try my best to record that process probably when I get back from Japan. But these are just little thumbnails. Here I have Wonu again, and Jonghan, and then these were just Prismacolor Cold Erase doodles. So we have, I believe it's June, Hoshi, Wonu. Here I have Misaki. So Misaki is my OC, or my son, or whatever you want to call him. We have Seungwan, Wonu, Jonghan, and Hoshi. So I actually really like doing this. I pick usually 2 colors and I use them kind of like accent colors to any of my pen doodles, and I actually really like this combination a lot. I do a few other ones and I think I like this one the most, especially this one of Jonghan. I think he looks really nice. Here's another one, so Jonghan again for like this entire thing. I'm using some washi tape. And then I tried using watercolor in the sketchbook, so we have June and we have Jonghan again. This is when I got my Pilot Kakuno fountain pen. So if you watch my sketchbook doodle series, you see me using my Kakuno fountain pen quite a bit. So we have June, we have Channy, we have little chibi Wonu, and then I went into this kind of phase where I'm using pencil crayons to fill in more bigger areas. So here's Woozy, and then Jonghan, Woozy, Samuel, Mingyu, Junie, Jonghan, and Dogyang. So I really like doing kind of these full page spreads, especially if I'm drawing like larger full bodies. It's a lot more fun to not cram them into one page. Here I have Mingyu again, D, Wonu, and an unfinished Hoshi, and I have a little bit of washi tape running in the back. I also really like using this color on its own. I think it's really nice, and it's the color I use like the most for Misaki because that's the color of his shirt. I do apologize if my voice is terrible. I'm trying to use my mic while I'm recording this, but hopefully the audio will pick up. So here I have, actually I don't know who the reference was. It might have been Rowa, or it might have been Lovely's K. This one is Lovely's Jisoo. Little pencil doodle of June, Vernon's eye and Wonu, and a little Hoshi doodle. Here I have Woozy as Scoops from that dingo thing. More Wonu with the dingo outfit as well. Mingyu, and I think this was when I was planning stuff for Pocket Size Life, and that is my little 17 fan comic. So these ones are just the Mingyu. Here is Wonu and S Scoops. Just more doodles using the Pilot, or not the Pilot color, you know, the Prismacolor Cold Erase. So I have Channy, and I was just doodling. This whole thing was when 17's Home came out, so I was just doodling, waiting for the showcase to happen. Here was Wonu doodles, Jonghan, and I believe this is supposed to. This is June. There's the moles. This is June. China line. I believe I showed this when I was painting the Chinese New Year's illustration. And then here are bonbongy doodles, so I could use them as freebies for any like packaging orders, and this was the spring set. So them with flowers, and I have a little Channy and Junie. So I actually went overboard with rendering this, but I actually really liked how I rendered the jacket, so I really like this one. June again, so this is another page where I'm just playing around with colors. I have June again, D8 squishing Hoshi's cheeks. We have Josh, Seungwan, June, and Jonghan. So I did a sketchbook doodles episode, I don't know, page I guess you can call it, about Channy. So that was this one. Ink and pencil with these doodles. So we got Wonu, Jonghan, Jun, Wonu, and Mingyu. So my OC Misaki. So here's him holding a plant, telling you what's around his neck. Also using the same method, so coloring, like using pencil crayons and using the Pilot Kakuno fountain pen to do the line art. If you guys don't know about Misaki, he's a florist. And here is another spread that I also filmed when I did a sketchbook doodle series. More Misaki stuff. Markers in this sketchbook, I don't know. Maybe it's because I can't use markers very well, but they don't work that well in this particular sketchbook compared to the one I used previously. I feel like there's like some kind of a coating. There's a lot more streaks in here, even though like the marker itself is actually very juicy. So I don't know what's causing those streaks. But here's Misaki stuff, random stickers that were cut poorly. Some eye doodles of 17. So we have Jonghan, Seungwan, Jun, Jonghan again, Wonu, D8 and S scoops, I believe. I didn't label them, so I probably might be wrong. Wonu doodles with watercolor and a ballpoint pen. Really cute. More ballpoint pen doodles and a little bit of watercolor washes. Misaki. Oh. Nope. Some sketching, thumbnailing stuff. Another page I did for the sketchbook doodle series. Here is my OC Misaki. So this one is actually a kind of little sketch, or like a pre-sketch of what I did for a painting. I'll put the painting up on the screen so you guys can see it. Here are a little bit more Misaki doodles, kind of fleshing out his character and his personality. More Misaki stuff. I actually really like this one. He looks very cute. A little sketch of Dogyam. I'm very rusty with realism. I feel like I should go back and do more realism stuff so I can capture likeness, because I don't know, it's like it doesn't look like him and it does look like him and it's bothering me. Moving on, a few more little realism practicing. Help, what am I even drawing? Art block is real, or is it freaking or is it the freaking break from realism rip? Okay. Misaki in fashion, so just finding little outfits from Pinterest and putting Misaki in them. More Misaki doodles. So him doing his floristy stuff, him studying from after classes, more studying. Here's the halfway point, apparently. So here's a window I did in watercolor and in pencil. I just wanted to test the capacity that the sketchbook could take washes and stuff. It does do it pretty well, but the paper is not meant for, like, it doesn't work in the same way as watercolor paper would work. So like there is a difference in how you would have to layer, or like how it dries on the paper. But still very fun to add washes. So here's Misaki down here. Drew some inklings. Misaki spread, just finding poses and a little bit of inspiration from Pinterest and putting Misaki in those kind of situations or in those poses. Just Misaki thing. So pins his hair when studying, wears contacts when it's out of his house. He loves soft things like giant pillows, enjoys sweets, and key is on his body at all times. More Misaki stuff. So yeah, fun poses. Crouching, some weird poses. Yeah, I have a lot of fun just filling up sketchbook pages of my cute OC. This was a potential video I was gonna do, but I scrapped the footage, so if you're wondering why I don't do a lot of sketchbook doodle videos, this is why. I usually pre-film stuff and then I look at the footage, or like while I'm filming, I just scrap the footage altogether. So we have Wonu. I actually really like these ones, these two. And then when I started drawing these two, I just like scrapped the footage. It looks really cute here. I actually really like this style of using the cola erase along with watercolor washes. It looks really nice. Misaki Doodles, this one's really cute. Same with this one. This one's using the Crayola Super Tips, and then using a water brush, I just kind of feathered out some of the color. More Misaki stuff. Looks really cute. This one's based off of like that one Wonu scene where he's like, where Wanu's just drinking like a juice box. I've drawn Wonu twice like this, so I decided to draw Misaki like it. Some fashion stuff for Misaki. So you guys can see. I have like, my screen's like backwards to what I can see, so hopefully you guys can see it. Hopefully my camera's not shaking too much. Here we have another potential video I was gonna do pencil crayons, but then I remembered I actually don't really like coloring pencil crayons as much as I used to. So we got Woozy, Hoshi, Wonu, Junie down here, and then Scoops. Got a Mingyu little doodle that I never finished because it was supposed to be just a quick sketch, but then I started rendering and then I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna finish this. Here's some gouache. The weird thing is like I taped in these gray toned paper into my sketchbook thinking that, you know, like I'll glue it down instead of taping it, but I never removed the tape. And yeah, so here we have Jonghan. This is I believe my third attempt at gouache. This is my fourth attempt at gouache, I think. I might have my numbers backwards because I might have done the June and S-Coops one first, but I'm kind of disappointed I didn't leave any of the tone paper showing through here like I did here. Not really fond of the face either, but yeah, I actually really like the hair in both of these. And then here we have some pen doodles. When I mean pen, I mean like fountain pen. So we have S-Coops and I believe Woozy, Random Girl, my washi tape stickers that kind of complete the packaging, Wonu doodles, and some washi tape. So if you're interested in buying any of my washi tape, feel free to look in the description for my store link. So we got some Wonu. I actually really like this. It's just the lighting looks really nice with the washes. Really cute. More Misaki stuff. And then Wonu. So I was gonna do a whole series about drawing their little characters during that meeting part of their Going 17 series. So Wonu, apparently age 28, interest in gaming, strong with computers, came to this company by mistaking it for a game developing company. New employee at Going 17 2019. His cute tracksuit outfit is really dorky. I love him. And Junie, so previously worked at a neighboring Chinese restaurant, offered a job after impressing the others. Offered a job after impressing the other newcomers with his dedication to his work. So it's him handing out flyers. I didn't like this one, so I didn't bother coloring it in. Watch me refilm this because of how choppy I am when speaking. Wonu and Mingyu. It was also gonna be another video as well, but Mingyu turned out a little derpy. So here, lol, what? So we have Misaki down here. I actually really like the spread as well, so there's a lot of pink and blue using a needlepoint pen. So you have Mingyu, Hoshi, the S-Cubes, Dino, and Dogyam. I really love this kind of hatching I did briefly on Mingyu's jacket. This looks really nice with the contrast between like certain areas are dark and then the rest is kind of just left in open white. I actually really like that. S-Cubes also looks really cute. Trying some more girls. So we have Yuha. I am extremely sad that Priston disbanded. Like, Pledis, how dare you? Yuha, I believe. This might have been Pinky. Yuha again, and Roa. Random Girl. So this is an experiment where I didn't take any references or anything. This is just a portrait, a stylized portrait of like a random girl that I'm just thinking up features and stuff in my head, so this is kind of like the most generic face I can probably do without any reference. I was gonna do a male version, but I never got around to it. Character exploration. So I wanted to make my own character that's like kind of like a mascot, that's not like a human character like Misaki. So I was trying to figure out like body shape, head shapes, stuff that look too cartoony, and I kind of want more of like that cute anime-esque character, kind of like Sanrio or like San-X, or what's the other one? There's another company that does really cute like characters and stuff. So I went with this one, and then as you can see, his name is Hansuke, so he's a helpful friend. Had a bunch of other names in here. Had like Hisoki, I had Taiki, I had, can't read that, Harue, but I think his name is gonna be Hansuke, so say hi to Hansuke. He looks really cute, little round boy right here, and this is his final design. I thought I was gonna make him blue, but I decided to make him a cute little foresty, or not foresty green, like a yellowy green color. I think it matches him a little bit better and looks really cute. So we have performance unit. I want to make this into a print, so yeah, work in progress. I need to fix Chinese face and the proportioning of D8. So yeah, I actually really like how Hoshi came out though. Looks really cool. Here I have Misaki, just red pen and black pen and some washi tape. Really bad proportioning though, that. Okay. Some more of Hansuke. This is when I'm still figuring out how to draw him. As you can see, like proportioning and everything is like really off. I didn't know how I want to draw his body. I think I want to give him a similar body to Bonbongi, because that's really natural for me to draw, so very stubby hands and legs. But he has a huge head though. A1 sticker, Misaki stuff, bottle ideas. So if you guys seen any of my Twitter updates or any Instagram updates, you know that I was working on these for quite a while. More potion ideas. I'm gonna make more of these eventually. I actually really like these. These are really cute. Wonu as a mage. So I did also a sketchbook doodle page of this, and he came out really cute. I actually really like these. Here we have Mob Psycho potential print idea. So we have Mob, his brother Ritsu, Teru, and oh my god, Reagan. So I had a little thumbnail up here so I could plan this out. I actually like how Mob came out. Misaki, Jonghan again, and a weird Channy. Really like this one. So, let's see. We have Jonghan Doodles on this side of the page. We have S Cubes. We have Chan. I actually really like this one. And Jonghan again. Another kind of mess. I haven't done this kind of style of, I don't even want to call this hatching, I guess, in a while. Since like 2 sketchbooks ago, I think. But I don't know, it looks a little overwhelming, so maybe I probably won't do this again. I actually really like this orange with this white and yellow. Misaki. So this is when I asked you guys on Instagram to give Misaki questions. So here's him answering those questions, and then a random doodle I put in after him dealing with a picky customer. More doodles. Oh, actually, this is like my favorite thing out of the sketchbook, probably. I'll probably insert like a bigger picture of him, but he's so tiny and cute. Oh. Swanu stuff, Misaki stuff. I actually really like this one and this one. Might turn these into an illustration. Okay, so here I have a post-it note covering up a poorly drawn, I think it's Mingyu under here. But I decided to plan out something, like another illustration that I want to do in the future. So let me know if you guys want to see a watercolor illustration of this. I think it'll look really cute. Some more pencil doodles, so Wonu, Jonghan again, and Junie. Bunch of D8 fashion, so Minghao from, I think this is this Aju Nice era, Mansei era, one of the eras. I think it's Aju Nice or Don't Want to Cry era. Just did a few of those. More airport fashion. Some more kind of more recent ones. This green outfit, the one where he's looking back. I actually really like doing this every so often with D8s. Like, D8 has such interesting poses and fashion. It's really fun to draw. And then right here we have Misaki, D8 again, D8, and then more D8. Oof, that face though. Could have put something down here, but not sure why I didn't actually. So we're nearing the end. So we have Jonghan, we have Channy, and then a random girl's face right here. I actually really like this one with Channy. And then you would have saw, I think this is gonna be last week's video, depending on how I upload this. And yeah, this should have been last week's video. So this is a gouache painting of D8. And then we have Mingyu, Wonu, D8. So this was drawn with a needlepoint pen that was waterproof, and I used water-based markers to color them in. Same with these ones. I think it's really cute to kind of do my comic stuff in the sketchbook as well. This looks really funny to have them kind of blocked in with one color. So him like Wonu sniffing some strange flower and Mingyu warning him, and then in the end it gives him a sprout because that's how my imagination works. More doodles, and then a little spread, I guess. I don't how do you want to call this, a comic layout, I guess. So take a photo of this Hyung. Yeah, okay, say cheese, Mingyu, click, and then I actually really like this. His face is so cute. I don't know why I draw Mingyu like this. I'm sorry to Mingyu stands, but there you go. I think this is the second last page. So we have Dokya. This I really love. His expressions looks really cute. Added some yellow because DK is literally the definition of the sun. He's the real embodiment of the sun, I guess I should say. I still have to spray this, so I'm trying not to touch it too much with my hands. Here's D. Really like this one. His outfit's really cool, and I love the pose that, I don't know if it's like a fan taken photo or it's just a photo from the broadcasting station, but I really love the photo. Random thing of S scoops, and then filled it up with marker. Last page! Yay! As again, Hansuke's back. I actually really like him. I changed him to be more of a cream color with this green. I might want to make this green a little bit more yellowy, but I think he looks really cute like this. And then Misaki being poorly rendered in gouache, and I do apologize to my son. So yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the theme of putting kind of like a goodbye page at the very end. But yeah, I sacrificed one page of this beautiful paper to be my test page, so you can see all of my testing out Prismacolor color erases, pencil crayons, putting ink washes, anything on this, water-based markers, Copics, ballpoint pens, ink, alcohol markers, same thing here. Some weird faces that I don't know why I have this, to be honest, but yeah. I have washi tape in the back because I sometimes use washi tape in my sketchbook. I usually transfer my, if I can get these out, my swatches from sketchbook to sketchbook. I have this just in case, so this is just to cover a page just in case the graphite transfers before I get a chance to spray it. But I'm going to be moving these to a new sketchbook, so I'm going to close the sketchbook up. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. I know I'm rambly and the audio may be too soft or I don't sound excited, but this sketchbook is officially done. It's a really lovely sketchbook. It's my favorite size sketchbook to use, and luckily, even though this is fairly pricey, I have another one. It's not by the same artist, it's by, I think, their friend. And this is 17 themed, so this has all their flowers from that Teenage album. It has a gold cloth bound spine, and on the back it has the 17 rings that they have. And I really love this sketchbook. It's really pretty, And hopefully I can start this sketchbook off nicely. And yeah, I might record the first page and make that into a sketchbook doodle episode or a sketchbook doodle page. And for now, I'm just gonna open up this back pocket, transfer these in, and hopefully this will be filled quite nicely during my Japan trip, because I'm literally leaving in about 7 days. Today is the 5th of June, and you guys are probably gonna see this on the 15th, I think, on the 22nd or the 15th, one or the other. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys did enjoy this sketchbook video, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!